Hey guys, it's Dina and I'm back with another video. And this time, I think I'm gonna do a get ready with me type of video, chit chat, just to talk to you guys. I haven't done makeup in a while, so it's a little bit cool, and I tried to film this last night and it did not work out really well for me. It was so hot, but I'm getting ready to leave out just for a little bit, and I'm just gonna make myself look a little bit decent and talk to you guys while I'm getting ready. Okay, so first I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown hydrating face cream, and I'm just going to use just a little bit of it. And I'm going to go actually in between the camera and the mirror, whatever works best. Yeah, but where have I been these last couple of months? First, I went through the Invisalign process, and I don't know if any of you guys noticed it on my other videos, but it was really difficult to speak and do the videos with the Invisalign. And I was a very faithful wearer of the Invisalign because I paid for them with my own money, and I did not want to waste all that money. And so now I only have to wear retainers at night. It's a good thing. I'm glad I did not have to wear them all day because it would have been the same thing. So that is over and done with. I think I started the very end of November, like the last week. It was supposed to go for 10 months, but I finished fast. It was only, I think, like 7 months. And I just put some lip treatment on. It's the Brazilian Kiss lip butter by Sol de Janeiro. So next I'm going to use this Primer Plus Mattifier by Bobbi Brown. I'm going to use that much. In addition to that, I have been going through a lot personally, and it has sometimes taken a toll on me. I don't really go into a lot of details, but I have just been overly stressed. I am the one that a lot of people in the family come to for things and suggestions, and not just family, friends. And sometimes their stress I carry, and it can be a bit difficult for me to handle, but I always work it out and I rise above it in the end. But sometimes, what is that saying that everybody's saying? I could be your strong friend and you wouldn't know it. But moving on, I'm using the Bobbi Brown. This is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, full coverage, oil-free shine control. I told you guys before that I was looking for my daughter a car. I'm gonna use this much. And finally, I found her one. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques because I dirtied up my beauty blender last night. I finally found her a car, and just kind of dropped into my lap. And I was excited about that. She's happy with it. I'm happy with it. And that part is over and done with. So now I'm just going through. I got the plates and everything for it. It's in my name. And it's all registered. And I've got to have an oil change on it. I don't care if people tell me they got the oil changed. I'm going to get the oil changed anyways. What else have I been doing? I really haven't been wanting to film. Like I said, it's been a lot of things going on. And there's been a lot of products that have come out. And I just feel like, let me enjoy the product that you put out last week or 2 weeks ago before you put something out the next week. It was just too much, and I didn't feel like I needed to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. And when and if I wanted to buy it, I would buy it when I was ready, and I would show you guys. Not to mention, I do have a full-time job. This is not something that I'm trying to do as a job, but it's a hobby. So my job will always come first before YouTube. But yeah, what else can I tell you guys without telling you too much? Yeah, I've been uploading videos. I am trying to get on a regular schedule. I'm wavering whether or not I'll go back to school or not. I don't know. I've been feeling like I want to go back and do something, take up something, be creative, a little bit more creative. Maybe take some refresher classes for the degree that I already have. I don't know. We'll see. I'm wavering on that. I'm not certain if I can take that on yet. Don't know if it will add to the stress that I already have, but we will see. I am back, and I am going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Use the same sponge. I'm going to put a little bit of powder under my eyes. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder under my eyes. And then I'm going to use the dark powder all around. And this is the deep. And now I'm going to dust off the remaining powder. Yeah, so I've been going through a lot. It's okay, because sometimes you have to be tested to see how strong you really are. Only sometimes I feel like I'm being tested all the time, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to do more videos for you guys. That was my daughter letting me know that she was on her way back home, because even though she has a car, she still has to be accountable. I'm going to bronze a little bit with this Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep 4. Another thing, I have been working on my health still. I have not stopped that, and just making sure that I keep taking care of myself. And I did a video on that before, and how I was going to start to take care of myself more, and I've been doing that. And in my last video, I showed you guys products that I used from the European Wax Center, and I started waxing back in November, I think it was, and it's been a process, and I'm just gradually taking steps up, and that's all I'll say on that. Weight loss. I've lost about close to 30 pounds by eating right and working out. And I've mentioned it to you guys before, and I started taking it really seriously in May and been up from there. I'm going to use this NARS blush in Gilda. Here's the color there. It's a very subtle blush. I'm going to use this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Caffeine. But yeah, I have also been on vacation this week, which was really, really needed, because it's not vacation when you're sick. I had pneumonia in June also, so that's another thing that I had to deal with, and that was not easy to deal with. I never had pneumonia before in my life. That was terrible. So for anyone who has asthma, I can sympathize with how you feel, what you have to go through. I am going to use the It's My Ray Ray palette, and I'm not doing a whole lot. It's very, very subtle, very little. And I am going to set my primer with Cake, which is that color there. Now that we're all set, I'm going to go in the crease with a transition color, and I am going to use Mousse, this color right there. My eyebrows need to be done really bad, but that's okay. I'll get them done. Yeah, that's about what was going on. Let me see. I'm going to come down onto the lid a little bit with Control Freak. Where is it? Right there, next to the green. And I'm not going to use any shimmer on my inner corner because it is not that type of day. Now I'm going to use Sunset right here in the middle on the lid. And I'm still using the Sigma E40 brush because I want a diffused look. I do not want a lot of pigment on my lids for today. It's early. It's just afternoon. And I'm just going to my sister's house. I have to drop my daughter off because I'm not allowing her to drive her car that far just yet, because we just got it. And I need to make sure it's safe. Safe meaning everything needs to be done on it. Brakes, oil change, any of the minor stuff that I feel needs to be done. I just want to make sure it's safe for her. That's all. I don't want her driving an hour away and having issues. So I will drive her this time, and maybe next time she can drive on her own. That's all I'm going to do for the eyes. That's enough color. The only thing I can say is life has thrown a few stress balls at me lately, and I just needed to sit down and take my time and figure out how I wanted to do things. I'm going to use this MAC Chestnut pencil to line my lips. And for lipstick, I'm going to use MAC Persistence. It's a matte. And I'm not going to top it with a gloss because I'm not feeling that. I'm just going to go back over it with the chestnut pencil. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown, and this one is the Bronze Glow. Now I'm going to use this Big Techniques powder brush just to dust over my face really quick. And now I will use the MAC Fix Plus to spray before I add my mascara. And I'll use my sponge just to tap in the excess liquid from the spray so that it doesn't leave any spots on my face. And now I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. But yeah, as far as my weight loss, I have to start meal prep because I have not been doing that. And I know that that is a major key to success. I got mascara on my face. I'll get it off when it dries. I have not been meal prepping. I have been going out and picking up my lunch and eating the portion size for lunch and then filling that over into dinner, and I have my snacks. And so far, it's been working really good for me. But I'm sure if I did the meal prep, I would lose even more weight and probably faster than what I'm losing now. But so far, I am on a roll. Good start. I'm happy with where I am, meaning how fast I'm losing weight. And there's no gimmicks, no anything like that. I'm just trying to take better care of myself, like I said I would do in a previous video. Okay, I know I didn't have a whole lot to say. There's really no, what do I want to say? There's no real life drama here. Just everyday stresses, I guess. Some stresses a little bit more than the others, but no drama. Nothing really to say. Just wanted to come on here, catch up with you guys while I was getting ready to go to my sister's house and let you guys know some of the reasons why I had not been filming as much. And it actually, you know, I think maybe I might open the floor. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask them and I will read through the comments, and if they are questions that I want to address, then I will answer them. If there's questions that I don't like or that I don't want to answer, then I will not address those questions. So please don't feel offended or that I am ignoring you. There's just some things about my life that I want to put out on the camera, and there's some things that I don't want to put out. And so if that's one of the questions that I don't feel comfortable answering, then maybe at a later time I'll answer it. Maybe just not at this moment. Alright guys, if you like videos like this, please like and or subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.